Mercedes-Benz OM602. What you see on the screen is the engine that you'll find under the hood of most Mercedes-Benz E-Class cars. This is the Mercedes-Benz OM602, offered by the manufacturer in 3 versions: the DE29LA, the D25 and the D25A. They are all inline 5-cylinder and operate on diesel fuel. The first one, Mercedes OM602 DE29LA, has a volume of 2.9 litres and a maximum capacity of 129 horsepower. It's equipped with a turbocharger. Mercedes-Benz OM602 D25 has a volume of 2.5 litres. The maximum capacity of it is 90 to 94 horsepower. The last engine of this series, the Mercedes-Benz OM602 D25A, has a volume of 2.5 litres and a maximum power of 126 horsepower. It is also equipped with a turbocharger. The engines of this series are among the 10 most reliable in the world. With a steady ride and timely maintenance, the mileage of a car with such an engine can reach 2 million kilometers. Mitsubishi 4G63. The engine we're going to talk about is rightly called legendary. The Mitsubishi 4G63 is a 4-cylinder inline 2-litre engine. Its power ranges from 87 to 280 horsepower. It's the most famous and popular engine of the Mitsubishi Sirius 4G6 series. First it appeared in 1981, and today their release continues, but already by third-party manufacturers under license from Mitsubishi. The company manufacturer has switched to the next generation of a 2-litre motor, the 4B11. The advantages include great potential for tuning and amazing endurance. It's able to work with minimal maintenance, rarely breaks, and can withstand even extreme loads. It makes virtually no problems for owners and is economical. It was installed on famous sports cars, for example the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution, the Eclipse 1G and 2G, and the Galant VR4. BMW M60. This engine was produced from 1992 to 1996. It has a V-shaped configuration, and the working volume is 3 to 4 litres, and the maximum power is 286 horsepower. This is an 8-cylinder petrol engine. It has liquid cooling and 32 valves. It has a reduced weight as the cylinder block is made of aluminium, and the intake manifold is made of plastic. Motors of this type have proven to be not very reliable, but the M60 is an exception. It has a great resource due to a thought-through design and special nickel silicon spattering on the cylinders. There were cases when cars with a BMW M60 engine with a run of 500,000 kilometers didn't even need a minimum repair. But it can be repaired a huge number of times. With careful handling, it has a really long service life. You can find this engine under the hood of the cars of the BMW 5 and 7 series. Toyota 3S FE. This is one of the most massive engines made by Toyota. The 3S FE is a fuel injection engine, and it has a power from 120 to 175 horsepower, which depends on the model. Its volume is 2 litres. It consumes 3.5 to 11.5 litres every 100 kilometers. Using the injector allowed the manufacturer to significantly improve the power ratings compared with its predecessors. It differs in its legendary reliability with a relatively simple design. Features include increased resistance to overheating, as well as cost-efficient performance. It was installed from 1986 to 2000, and it can be found under the hood of cars for the series Avensis, Caldina, Carina, Corona, RAV4 and many others. Its resource with proper maintenance exceeds 300,000 kilometers. Problems, as a rule, appear only after 200,000 kilometers of run. Nevertheless, there are individual copies of cars that manage to pass more than 1 million kilometers without a major engine overhaul. The Honda D-Series. The engine we're going to talk about now is included in the top 5 of the most reliable engines in the world. The Honda D-Series includes inline 4-cylinder engines, which were produced from 1984 to 2005. Most often, they're installed on cars of the Honda Civic, Logo, CRX, and Stream lineup. They have a small working volume of the engine, from 1.2 to 1.7 litres, and a fairly wide range of power, from 62 to 128 horsepower. You can tell this engine's really reliable because it wasn't taken out of production in a long time. In a highly competitive environment, 21 years of production is an excellent indicator. Most of the cars with a D-Series engine easily overcome the mileage mark of 500,000 kilometers without major repairs. It turned out so successful and high quality that the refinement in order to increase the power and torque doesn't affect reliability in any way. It copes perfectly with oil starvation, even with a minimum amount of coolant. There are cases when the cars reach repair shops without oil at all. It is noteworthy that the D-Series engine can be restored, even if it's in a very bad condition. D17A engines show the most outstanding wear resistance. BMW M30. The first modification of this motor appeared back in 1968. The BMW M30 engine had a volume of 2.5 litres and a capacity of 150 horsepower. By 1971, an improved version appeared, where the power was increased to 197 horsepower. By 1981, the manufacturer finally finished the M30, so it acquired qualities that ensured trouble-free operation. It is extremely reliable thanks to its special design, a chain drive of the gas distribution mechanism, a block of cylinders made from cast iron, as well as a cylinder head made of aluminium. A significant margin of safety allowed the Bavarian engineers to create a turbocharged version of the engine. With regular maintenance, cars with an M30 engine under the hood can pass up to 500,000 kilometers without major repairs. It is included in the international rating top 10 of the most reliable engines. According to statistics, the most reliable engines of this series are the B32, B34, and B35. They have a power of up to 208 horsepower. Nissan RB26. Cars of this Japanese manufacturer can easily overcome and exceed 600,000 kilometers without a single major overhaul. The Nissan RB26 is a 6-cylinder inline engine with a volume of 2.6 liters. Produced from 1989 to 2002, it was installed mainly in cars of the Nissan Skyline series. Known for its excellent performance and high potential for tuning, it can reach 600 horsepower, and even without modifications of internal parts. With regular maintenance, use of quality oil and gasoline, as well as without tuning, it works for a long time without any problems. Cars with this engine pass up to 160,000 kilometers without serious breakages. There are cases when they reach 320,000 kilometers without a single major overhaul. Nevertheless, more often cars with the RB26 series engine are purchased for tuning and high-speed driving, so they don't pay too much attention to this characteristic. Guys, it's time to recharge your brain. Visit the channel Brain Time. There you'll find a lot of interesting and useful facts, lots of positive energy, and tons of useful information. Subscribe right now. We promise it's going to be really exciting.